Hi, what's going on? This is Jacob,
I'm John.
and John and I just did a real estate shoot down here in Southeast Austin, and I was shooting on the Sony 7 III with a 12 to 24 G Master lens,
And I was on the iPhone 12.
and what we wanted to do is kind of show you the photos and see if you could spot the difference. What's going on? My name is Jacob, and I'm with
John.
and John. He took some photos with me, and we decided, you know what, let's get in contact with the best realtor in town to see if he can determine the difference between photos. And so we got Greg in the Zoom with us. Greg, do you mind telling us who you are and what you do?
Yeah, I'm Greg Tran, Greger Group Real Estate here in Austin, Texas. We're one of the top real estate teams here. We help a whole lot of people that are either moving here, moving in town, either buying or selling their properties here. It's all residential real estate. It's just such an exciting, dynamic town to be a part of this in.
It's dynamic as hell. You know, can I say that? Can I say that
Yeah.
around you, Greg?
You
Because
can.
the market's been crazy, right?
It's some people call it that. I say that it's a very strong market.
Well, we're lucky to have you here to see if you can spot the difference between the DSLR and the iPhone.
Huh. If I had to guess, I'm gonna guess that the top is the Sony and the bottom is the iPhone. I'd say A is the iPhone, B is the SLR. I'm gonna say A is the camera, B is the iPhone.
What do you think of how important is great photos for selling a house or for making a decision?
It's the most important thing, honestly, nowadays. Now, I mean, look, this market moves very quickly, and people always look online first. So that's why we always put so much work into doing this, is because we know that they're going to be looking online on a website where they can just scroll infinitely through a million houses. If you don't have a nice photo, it's going to be hard to have them stop to even take a second look at it. So it matters a lot, and even more so now that we have so many people coming from out of state who frankly are buying homes off photos and off our videos. Okay, A is the SLR, B is the phone. On this one, I'm guessing A is the phone, B is the camera. Man, I guess I have to change it. I'm just gonna say that A is the camera on this one. This one is tough. I'm gonna say A is the phone, B is the camera.
Well, Greg, do you have any thoughts on what happened here?
No, not really. Gosh, I think so much of it happens in post. Like that's so like in any kind of I know the iPhone, it especially on the wide, it does tend to distort more, but you can fix that in post. It will tend to kind of not hold the highlights as well, but if you bring it down and you can adjust a lot of the stuff. I mean, really, when you look at them, they're both pretty good photos. Like.
Yeah. John, you could be a photographer.
Yeah, I think when I was taking them out, like you did the post, you did the lighting, you did the positioning, and even in some of the positionings, mine isn't shot as well. Like I was noticing in some of these, like I knew which one was mine because it wasn't capturing something or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I mean, if you know what you're doing, I think you can do it with the iPhone.
Right.
Yeah.
If you know what you're doing.
Well, yeah, our website, it's gregorygrouptx.com. The easiest way to reach out to me is just to email me. It's Greg, Greg, at gregorygrouptx.com. And if you just want to, if you're interested in buying or selling, don't know where to start, or you do know what you want, I'm, happy to have a conversation and we can see what might work best for you.
Wow. Well, Greg, I really appreciate you coming out. And you too, John. Thanks for coming out.
I'm glad you got to see the house, Greg.
Yeah, dude, it looks amazing.
John, now that we've done the shoot, do you have any sort of anything that you picked up?
I think if I was doing it on my own without any help of having all your lights and just following you around getting the right angles, I would have just taken a lot longer to do it, and I wouldn't have known what to do. I wouldn't have known to bring the camera down, you know what I mean, and how to frame the shot. So even just framing it was kind of tough because I was looking at your frame and trying to get my camera to have the same exact frame so we can compare it. That was tough to do in and of itself, but if I was doing it by myself, that would have taken me way longer. You know what I mean?
And then you would have maybe second guess yourself. So
right, yeah, I wouldn't feel as confident. So I'd probably just be fumbling around trying to get. I'd probably get way more angles. That's probably what I do. I would probably get way more photos and then be fumbling around, filtering through them to see which ones were the best ones after the fact, instead of just following you around, boom, 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 four shots for a row. You know what I mean?
The fact of the matter is, there's little things that everybody can do to make it better, and